So, the new season of Marvel Rivals came out, and you already know, the next tank came out, which is Devil Dinosaur. I love playing Devil Dinosaur. It's been a long time since I've had a, very strong tank. Since Emma Frost, but back then I wasn't really a tank player that back then, so I didn't really know the struggle of being a tank main. But now I'm a tank main, so, I really like Devil Dinosaur. He's really cool. He does a lot of damage. He's fairly balanced for a character so strong. And I already know that people are gonna say that, oh, he's not too. He's very strong, very OP. He has so much sustain, so much damage, and all this. And there's a whole entire controversy with pro players versus casuals, and it involves like two people saying like, oh. There's a bunch of counters for this character, and then the pro players are saying, like, oh, this character's busted, he needs a nerf immediately. But, like, honestly, like, no, oh, what the hell was that? Honestly, I don't think that Devil Dino needs a nerf. Not immediately, but because, like, it's been a while since we had, like, an OP tank. And it's been a very long while since, the devs have created a character that's in Emma status, by the way. Emma Frost was really OP in Season 2. And the fact that they decided to make an OP tank on basically the same level as Emma, I feel like Emma was a lot stronger back then compared to now. But I feel like Devil Dino, right now, he's only good in close range. He has a fair amount of counters, like... back when people were complaining about Groot, now that I think about it, people weren't really like complaining about Groot that much, and that's because he had a counter, which was Wolverine. And if you wanted to shut down Groot, you would play Wolverine. And ever since they added the wall buff, which is basically giving him CC immunity while the wall is up, and honestly, I don't think his buff was too bad. And a lot of people will disagree, saying that the buff is insane. But I feel like if you're a poke DPS or a poke tank or whatever, or literally anyone from range, or anybody who's willing to destroy the wall, just destroy the wall. Like, honestly, the most they could do is probably increase the cooldown of the wall being up. So that would probably be a very good thing. But, like, honestly, like, Devil Dinosaur has way more... I would say counters than Groot. I'm trying to find the words because this is unedited, by the way. I'm keeping everything, every single breath, every single pause, every single in this video because I want to keep it real and keep it unfiltered. So, as I was saying, Dino has so many counters. He has way more counters than Groot, and I feel like not that many pro players account for that. Like, if you want to shut down Dino, you could literally pick any poke character. Any poke character is shutting this character down. And a lot of people would probably like to mention, especially the pro players, they would probably like to mention that he's not a human, that he's not like an ult battery or whatever. I feel like they think that he's like no ult battery or something because like he has ult charge reduction when you attack him or heal him. But at the same time, it's not even that much, and he's a big-ass fucking dinosaur, so I don't think that it would be much of a problem to, like, gain ult charge from that. And I even checked it myself. The ult charge that you gain from him is, like, 20%. It's like a 20% reduction, so I don't really think it's that big of a deal. Like, if you play a poke character, you could just shut him down, and any CC, I mean this, when I say this, any CC in the game will shut him down. Like, you could literally hold him for 1 second, everyone focuses him, and then he dies. Now, I do get that in a coordinated team, he's pretty crazy, but again, in a coordinated, it really depends, like, if the team is coordinated or not. Like, if Dino has a coordinated team, he's winning that, but if the other team has a coordinated team, they are also winning, so it's like... it really depends on who wins, and I don't think it's one of those situations where people say, like, oh, whoever has the stronger Dino, they're winning the game. Of course they are, because two of them are picking Dino. And, like, you could literally say that for anyone in the game. Like, a lot of people like playing Daredevil, but, like, they don't like hearing the fact that, oh, Daredevil needs nerfs because he's the only one that can contest Jean or whatever, but, like, there are plenty of characters that I feel like could just shut down Jean Grey, and pro players, like, I feel like could just deal with a Jean Grey, like, one Jean Grey. If there's a few people that focus Jean, like, Jean Grey is not surviving. Like, I feel like Star-Lord just kills Jean Grey. Like, there's a bunch of characters that I feel like are just able to kill Jean Grey. And I don't think that some of these pro players, like, really consider that. Because, like, I feel like Dino is, like, the worst matchup against Jean Grey. Especially if, like, Jean Grey's far away or in mid-range. Because, like, Dino is gonna have a hard time even grabbing Jean Grey. And he's a big-ass target, too. So, Jean is just gonna melt through Dino. And, like, Dino has so many counters. He has way more counters than Groot. I know I said that twice. But I really want you guys to understand that Dino is not that OP. He is only OP in a Brawl meta. You know, like, he's purely a Brawl character. I tried diving with him once. It didn't really go too well. So, like, he's the only true Brawl character. And I feel like not that many people consider his counters that much. Like, a 1 CC is shutting him down. There's, like, a whole bunch of burst damage, and it really depends on who's coordinated and who is not, and I feel like this is the end of the video. I've been yapping for, like, 6 minutes. So, yeah, this is really a video to stall for some time for my Daredevil video, and, yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Hopefully you enjoyed. And before I end this video, I really want to talk about the pro players and how they say, like, oh, if you're not Celestial or above, you cannot have an opinion on this topic, which I find so bullshitty because, like, I get it, like, in the higher ranks that, people are more coordinated or whatever, but, like, at the same time, there's, like, a fair amount of counters for, like, the character, so, like, I'm, like, Platinum. I'm Platinum, and I can understand that this character has more counters than Groot, and pro players like to mention the fact that they hate the wall, even though there is one counter, which is shooting the fucking wall. I don't understand this, like, I don't need to be a pro player to have an opinion on a topic like this because I'm fairly knowledgeable on the game. If you're fairly knowledgeable on the game, I feel like you could have an opinion on this, and I'm not saying like, oh, if you don't know every single thing about this game, you should have an opinion. Obviously, everyone's opinion matters in this game, and I feel like every aspect of an opinion of each person matters a lot, because like, everyone has their own truth on the situation. So like, this whole thing with, oh, if you're not Celestial or above, your opinion's invalid, is so bullshit. You know, really, it really goes to show how the pro players just think so highly of themselves, and I hate it, you know, like, why would you even say that? Not only is it rude, but it's so, like, it's so bad. It's really, really bad, and you're basically saying this to the people who are holding this game up, by the way. The casuals are the ones that need to be appealed, rather than the pro players, you know? And yeah, that's all I wanted to say. Bye.